Demo, I'll do it. I'll do it, Demo. I'll fucking do it. Don't fucking test me. I'll fucking do it. Hey, everyone. Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Wow. It's me. It's your boy. Hello. Hi. Let's say hi to everyone. Demo. Hi. How you doing? That's it. Also, Semi followed me briefly right before we went online. Thank you, Semi, for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah. So what's going on? If you did it. I mean, again, I would do it, but like only if you want it. I'm not gonna force the title upon you. Only if you want it. But if you want it, you can have it, Demo. I mean, I trust you. You clearly know what you're doing. All right, bet. All right, hold on. All right, everyone say hello to the new mod, Demo. Just for the fuck of it, cause it's funny. All right, you have power now. Congratulations. So that's our first announcement. We have a new mod. His name is Broken Demo Disc. I told you I'd do it. I fucking told you I'd do it. Yeah, so a couple things to talk about, as we usually do. First of all, happy Groundhog Day. I don't know what the consensus is if the groundhog saw their shadow, and if we have more winter or less. I am not quite sure. Hello, Riz. How's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, a couple things to talk about. Happy Groundhog Day. Got that out of the way. Your boy went to the doctor today. Went to the doctor because I have been suffering from extreme fatigue for like a while, and it's pissing me off. Went to a show on Friday night, went to see Fox Stevenson, and I was so fucking tired after like 2 hours of moderate dancing. And so I'm like, I need to get this shit sorted out. I know it's because of the untreated sleep apnea and probably a couple other things, but it's really fucking frustrating. Oh, so Chop, my city groundhog is fucking dude. The groundhog first hit. Oh my god, that's funny. But yeah, I've been tired as hell. I do know, again, part of it is the sleep apnea. It's not being treated. I'm not doing the CPAP because it fucking sucks, and I can't fall asleep with it. Without it, I still can't fall asleep. So my sleep is just shit. So it sucks. We're doing some blood tests to see if it's like if I'm deficient in vitamin B or D or iron or something like that. Then we're gonna talk about if I can get the Inspire sleep apnea implant thingy. You know, but we got the ball rolling on that, so that's the good news. Well, sort of good news. I have some other news. She's never done this. Oh my god, yeah. Just you wait, it's gonna be funny. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Yep, shout out to Vor. Yeah, go check out Vor. They'll eat people. I don't know. Brand new breaking news. This just happened a couple minutes ago, so I don't want to get anyone too excited. Vor chat. Oh my god. Don't want to get anyone too excited, but remember when I mentioned that, I forget if I mentioned, but I did apply to DJ at Ferality. Well, I got an email saying the results of who was selected to DJ Ferality. And I was not selected to DJ Ferality. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. I kind of wasn't expecting to get in to begin with, but, you know, I tried, you know, and then see what happens. But that just happened, so that's breaking news. But more on the important side of things. Today, we will be playing, you'll notice up here, we have a rhythm game. Whoa, iPad capture, wow. We are going to be playing the final unlock and the final parts of Final Verdict, which is the final part of Act 1 in Arcaea, the mobile rhythm game that you can play on an iPad. And this is the, you know, final part of Act 1. And then things actually start to get interesting from here on out. We played this a little bit a while ago, and we got through most of it. But there's still more to get through of it. Uh-huh. Thank you, Lex. So we're gonna be doing that. We're probably gonna jump right into that. I gotta hook up my earphones, my earbuds, and make sure that everything's audible. You should be able to hear the music. I'm gonna make it louder in a bit. So give me one moment here. Putting in my earbuds now. Right and left. Yeah, he had a little bit of a stroke. That happens, yeah. Alright. Earbuds in. I can hear my voice through my head. That's fine, that's gonna happen. I acknowledge I'm gonna have to make this louder. Yeah, he totally had a stroke though, yeah, that's true. And then my microphone. Voice is in my head, no. Alright, that should be a good volume. It's pretty loud for me, but it's gonna be loud. Hopefully it's not too tinny. Kind of sounds tinny in my head, but I'm using like shit headphones, so it's gonna You like that. So, going into music mode. Oh my god, demo. So, we go here. Final verdict. We go to Axiom of the End. So this is the final unlocked on the present difficulty. So we're basically going to tap this, and it's going to introduce to us a new song, and then we're going to get right into the story of shit. So, let's... Oh, hold on. Does my... Hold on. I don't know if my thing matters. Oh, water. Got it. I did see that demo. Yes, you did send that to me. I didn't actually watch it, but I saw it. Let's see here. We'll do this one. Maybe. Maybe we'll do easy. Yo, you do this one. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference or not. So, okay, we're gonna go in here. So we've done all these things. We've done all the stuff. Is it real? I don't know. I don't know, demo. Say Broken is my favorite mod. He's certainly the mod of all time. Alright, so I'm gonna tap this, and it's gonna be a brand new song. I'm gonna play it. It's probably gonna be hard. I'm above average at rhythm games. Keep that in mind. I'm not a god. Let's see how it goes. I missed the pun. Oh, it depends. I get it. I get it, because diapers. I get it. I get it. Anyway. Go. Go? Why is it not going? What's going on? I'm tapping it and it's not doing anything. This is weird. I'm on present. Do I have to be on past? It's weird. Let me look up something real quick, because I don't have Null here to walk me through this. Alright, Axiom of the End. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da. Alright, so I got... Retrace our journey. Okay, hold on. Hold under, Pentiment, Arcaea, Eden, Mobile. This is not really helping much. Huh. Maybe I'll find this video. Hold on. Turning this down for a sec here. Unlock, Testify, and Axiom at the End. I'm just gonna watch this video. Nicety would be a god saying wolf. Maybe? Well, I do have a dog saying Arf, Earth. That's my favorite planet. Hold on. I'm watching the video right now. Give me a moment. It's loading. Spoiler free. Alright, let's... Okay, we got... Infinite Strife, World Ender, Pertinence, Arcaea End, and then we want Testify. How do we get Testify? Yeah, we do have dogs. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay. All right. So I have to play songs with... Okay. I understand now. Fun? Oh my gosh. All right. So I have to decrease this meter by playing light side with one character. Fracture Hikari on light side. All right. So Fracture Hikari. Hold on. It's a little annoying, but that's kind of how this be. Use Fracture Hikari. I'm gonna favorite you for some light side songs. And, Alright, I think I understand. Alright, so we're gonna play some songs here. Scroll around a little bit. Increase the volume. Alright, let's see how this goes. Wish me luck, chat. Wish me luck. Here we go. Axiom of the end. Let's go. Fracture Hikari. Okay, that's not what we want. We want the other partner for this one. I need Suritsu on conflict side. Suritsu. Alright. Alright, Suritsu on dark side. Here we go. Magical Doctor? It's a little different than that, but we'll see here. Okay, now we're on the conflict side song, and we should be able to do this now. By the way, I won't be able to read chat while I'm playing this game, so just keep that in mind. I have to look down at my iPad to play this. Alright, so let's see if that, having a strong... Yeah, that's what happens with these games. If that affects the meter now, we're gonna find out. Alright, back. I don't know if that did anything. I can't tell if it went down or not. Keep going, I guess. Let's try something else out here. I want to make this meter go down, but I don't know, like, if I'm doing this right or not, honestly. But we'll see here. We'll see. Alright, that was a full combo. There we go. Not bad. They call it full recall in this game when you get a full combo. Alright. Oh, that did something. Okay. Alright, that did something. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep reducing that meter. We have light side songs and dark side songs. This is a light side song. We want to use the carry fracture for these trucks to make that meter go down. And then we'll have the final unlock. I would have done this in advance, but I literally did not know that's what I was supposed to do for this part. So we enjoy a couple songs together, that's fine. Before it gets exciting. And these are pretty easy. I'm playing sixes right now because I know I can do them. It's going to jump in difficulty in a bit though. This is a collaboration song. This one's from Use Dash. I like the song. And this partner's skill has like an overflow thing, so when I hit 100% recollection rate on the left, instead of the regular gauge, it turns it to the hard gauge, which when that runs out, it hits 0. That's a track loss, which means I fail the stage. So there's a lot of partners you can pick, and they give you all sorts of things you can do with them. So that's another clear. See what happens. Okay, that didn't affect anything. So I have to do a Taritsu. Let's try this one. Pretty sure this is a Dark Side song, and then we'll see what happens here. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. I like this track a lot. Goes fucking hard. Almost full combo. I definitely dropped something there. Dropped the note. But that's fine. See if this did anything. Yes, that did something. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll proceed. We'll keep going. We'll do a Fracture Hikari on a light side song. I think this is light side. I don't quite remember. This is not light side. This has to be. It's gotta be a light side. Mobile Sound Voltex! Hey, Curate, how's it going? Yeah. We're doing the final part of the final verdict. We're doing the final song unlock right now. So I have to drain that meter with playing songs. But I love Mobile Sound Voltex. Remember when we were supposed to get Mobile Sound Voltex and then it never happened? It's okay, we have Sound Voltex at home. Sound Voltex at home being Arcaea. But hi, welcome in. Always happy to have new Arcaea fans in chat. It's definitely a niche title, but it has its hardcore fans. I love this song. It's a great song by Nado. Nado. That's full combo. Very nice. Sorry about ads, by the way. We're in ad break now. We actually, unironically, were going to get Mobile Sound Voltex. Yes, Curate, we were. If you can hear me. Awesome ad message. Yeah, it's my little funny AI thing. I don't know if you can hear me right now. I'll let this play out. See if we made some progress. We did make some progress. Nice. Alright, one more Dark Side song should do it. Immune. Hell yeah. Hey, water. We'll do Hikari. Alright, welcome back from ads. And thank you, Kirit. But Kirit, yeah, we were supposed to get a mobile Sound Voltex in the same way we have mobile Beatmania 2DX, but that never came to be. But we were supposed to get one. Anyway, I think one more song is going to do it, and we'll have that unlocked. Let's find out. Hopefully. Another Dark Side song with Taritsu. This song is from Tone Sphere, which I've never played before. Another collaboration song. Alright, we'll see what that does now. I think that's going to do it. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright. We ready to proceed now? Alright, now this one's scary. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. We're capturing this live. You are at a point of no return. Proceeding will make a decision that you cannot reverse. Let's do it. We gotta. Oh, we got story. Silence. Met with silence. Though they do not speak, the two have locked eyes tightly with one another. They stare, unflinching, as the sounds of their finished battle echo. Through their story, by the way. Through the rumbling of broken earth, through the whistling of scattered wind, and through the dust and debris cast and rolling out from ruined, beaten monuments, both girls are unmoving, their eyes only on each other. And yet, despite that, Hikari can see it. In that girl's eyes, an ember of the passion which had brought Hikari down still distantly burns. It is not a suggestion of truce, it is a wordless threat. Hikari swallows, and Teritsu eyes her open neck, eyes that throat that she hates, that voice that she hates. Her will and her desire prick at Hikari's skin. Hikari asks for time to go still. It flows on. She tries to destroy her bindings with flames. They remain. The earth will not yield. The sky will not bend. With nothing else in mind, she finds herself holding her breath. The sky has finished falling. The cathedral is still breaking. Dust lingers between and above them, and that sharp and wicked will is still flickering in Teritsu's eyes. His eyes begin to gently narrow. In this moment, although ruined, the world is calm. Teritsu smirks at a memory then. Hikari maintains her stare. We're back here, Teritsu says. She tilts her head only a little. Are you going to do it? Are you going to wish for a miracle again? But Hikari will not answer. Miracles are miracles because they're too convenient, too perfectly timed to ever actually happen. You've seen enough broken worlds through these shards, through Arcaea. You know then that miracles are the same as hope. Besides, with or without miracles, you live, you die. Hikari breathes. Teritsu gently straightens her own back. The girl in black goes on. You know, I would much rather just forget everything. Another attempt to move. Another reminder that she has been brought utterly still. Her shoulders strain. Her toes curl. I'm going to kill you, Teritsu says. And this world, Arcaea, your world, is going to die. Again, she pushes a smile across her lips. She breathes in and forces out a laugh. With her other hand, she takes Hikari's cheek. She lifts the bound girl's chin. You really are right, says Teritsu, as she brings her palm nearer. I really don't have to do this for you. Her smile disappears as she leans forward. Teritsu's eyes have a familiar look. It is regret and sympathy. Her eyes of black have folded down. Above, the night sky continues to glitter. Although all the fury has passed, Hikari's heart continues to pound. She admits to herself it won't be enough to just stop her. Teritsu begins to bring her left hand away from Hikari's throat as she drags it back. Something black and pointed glitters in her palm. To end this, Teritsu says this. I'll let you know clearly. My name here was Teritsu, and yours was Hikari. Please. Hikari whispers a word forced. She almost hisses. Please stop. And Teritsu tilts her head. This again? She thinks for a moment and adds, nothing's going to change. Hikari breaks her bonds with a show of blinding light. She stands and holds out her hand to wish for a weapon. Her wrist, her waist, her legs are all pulled back down. Still she wishes, and within her palm a sword begins to manifest. It is something new, something created. Not a memory, though still made of glass. An impossible blade. Along its edges, space seems to be bending, glistening. Arcaea rewrites itself and slowly allows the weapon to be. Teritsu thinks how funny this is. She has seen that jagged pillar before, and immediately once more Hikari breaks free. She turns her sword in her palm and thrusts it into the earth. With this, Teritsu is forced backwards by a queer gust pushed so far away. Hikari brings the blade back up, raising it towards Teritsu, and as she does, she sees her own hand shaking. Teritsu lands, despite still being pushed away, and her gaze falls again on the familiar sword. She stares, she waits, her teeth grind together. She looks into Hikari's face and sees the girl can't focus at all. The game of bounding back and forth, the hesitation. She has no patience for even a bit of it. Glass walls push up from the earth around Hikari, each bearing Teritsu's approaching figure. Reflections, or maybe true images? Something is strange about them, and to see them, to feel them coming, and see the glinting in their palms, fear pulses through Hikari's body. The hand is lifted, and it will land nowhere else but her waiting throat. With both hands now trembling, the girl in white holds onto her sword. Something sounds off loudly in her head, painful ringing, followed by the sound of her heart once more in her ears. Reason tells her that this can go on forever. She turns her sword back and thrusts it down again. The walls will fall away, and Taritsu will be easily pushed. Alright. Oh, I got chills. Oh, it's the 9. Fuck. I don't know if I can do this one. About to find out. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And it's on a hard gauge or some kind of gauge. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pass this. We'll see. More lanes. Whoa. I'm pretty sure I didn't pass that song, but did I do it? Oh shit. Oh, my iPad's broken. Yeah, the game's not started. Yeah, 6 lanes, yeah. Yeah, I need a new iPad now. Oh, it's fixed. Okay. That was crazy. Love where I tripped out there. Reason tells her that this can go on forever. If she turns her sword back and thrusts it down again, the walls will fall away and Taritsu will be easily pushed. So, why? And she feels Teritsu's hand gently holding her right cheek. When what is clearly Teritsu's flesh and blood body appears before her, why does she thrust her sword upward and through the other girl's chest? Oh shit. Her emotions power her through the strike. Out of the corner of her eye, she sees a dark shard of glass from Teritsu's hand. Her right arm had been brought back in reflex and pain. The blinding shine grows slowly and soon rapidly, an aura surreal, above and beyond reality. And a cry for life roars out, so consuming life in return. The shout pulses and vibrates through the earth and also through Teritsu's body. And ends. Like that, sound dies, so too does the girl. Fucking hell. She's fucking dead? Is Teritsu fucking dead? As soon as it stabs through her, sets within her body, the blade swallows her life, her blood and essence quickly filling the glass, and then the glass slowly begins to shatter and fade. In an instant, she is completely extinguished, and her body begins to fall. Quickly, without thinking, Hikari takes the hand Teritsu had placed upon her cheek. In seconds, the other girl is quickly gone, leaving only a cold and silent form behind. Yet, warmth runs over Hikari's fingers as the sword of glass continues to break and disappear. In her other hand, she can feel the strength of Teritsu's grasp completely vanish. I'm kind of a musician, yeah. The girl's feet now reach the ground, and like that, only Hikari's wet and warm hand still supports her. Her eyes are closed now, her brow is furrowed, and then is not. Like this, without peace, she is dead. And only now, with her own eyes wide and her own heart still beating, does Hikari understand this. She slowly pulls back her left hand, and the girl's body begins to fall. She returns her hand to the lifeless body and holds the girl as her stare continues to widen. She squeezes the girl's dead hand tightly, and the two come down to their knees. With her hand against Teritsu's motionless chest, she feels warmth again and brings her eyes to the wound she made. She is wounded in the earth and sky as well, but she finds it difficult to look anywhere other than that disfigured hole, as everything else around her has become flattened. The strength she had put into her strike must have been immense. The scene has been leveled entirely, the sky has gone completely still, the cathedral is all but no more. Behind Teritsu, some fractured brick wall has flown out from the blast and fallen. Evidently, it was shielded and kept from disintegrating by the powerful girl's body, but still, the shield has been pierced. Stupidly, Hikari brings her face near the other girl's and waits for a breath that will never come. She squeezes the dead hand tighter. When it does not hold her back in return, she throws it down in anger. She digs her nails into the front of the other girl's clothing. Feeling something warm once again, she looks and realizes the tears have begun to fall in her hand. And though she knows what had warmed it before, she had to have known, seeing her own hand dyed in red and cut through by her own tears, throws her suddenly into panic. She straightens her back in terror, then nearly falls backward. Her face contorts and her lips tremble. She sobs, bring her clean hand to her face, and sobs more deeply. Now she falls, Teritsu coming down along with her. Hikari pulls her stained hand down her dress, and the corpse leaning upon her collapses back, dead against the cathedral's debris. Her own words echo inside of her head. Her own sardonic chastisement. You never had to do this. It isn't funny. Reality of everything is becoming so impossible to ignore. Leave your hand down all you want. The heart that burns through your skin isn't going to disappear like the sword. A girl is dead, and you were the one who took her life. You killed her. You knew how much she suffered. Did you really try to understand her? What will you do now? No, don't you understand? You can't just move on. You want to pick yourself up, continue your journey. This world already remembers everything that you did. What? Where's your sense of triumph? You won, didn't you? You are alive. Do you hate it? Didn't she? Does that justify it? Does that make things better? Justification. Something wrong with you? Even now. You're only thinking about yourself. With this thought, her heart feels as if made of paper, all falling away. She grips her own hair, but still cannot bring up her left hand. She cannot stop damning herself. Herself. Something lingers, telling her, isn't that anything new? Is that anything new? Her first impression was that she'd awakened to a cloud of glass butterflies. How pleasant, she thought. These figures can move as well. Where are the strings? She sat onto her knees, fixed her dress, and found that there were no strings, and these were not butterflies, glass shards flying of her own. Delightful, she felt, and so she said it. The glass reflected another world than the one in white surrounding her. In it she could see a reflection of seas, cities, fires, lights. She rose her hand to scatter them and laughed in joy. I didn't know these pieces of glass had a name, Arcaea. To tell the truth, they were so beautiful to me that it didn't matter the name. I entertained myself by touching them, swirling them, watching them. That was enough, no? No. And you knew it all the while. Maybe you almost saw it once as well, but it's impossible for people to truly change. That too is something that you always know. That's a good idea for this, yeah. Curtain will not draw to a close. This never ends. There's no meaning to be found here, like you wanted. Just another crying girl, alone in a world of the dead. At least there's one truth you could take comfort in, one fact irrefutable, now etched into you with the blood of one girl who had been so near to taking you out of it. Yes. It was paradise. Shit. Alright, now what? Oh shit! Credits. Credit roll. Wow. Wow. Powerful stuff. Alright, let's watch the credits, I guess. Credit roll. Act 1. Act 1 done. Haunting. But of course there's more. There is more. There's an Act 2. And we will be exploring Act 2 tonight. It's only been like an hour. Haunting. Absolutely. Absolutely haunting. So yeah, we got the credit roll. But there is more. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water here. I'm okay. Getting a little teared up. I do get emotional sometimes. Just from stupid shit. But I wonder what this means, you know? Because, like, you have Taritsu as a partner, and, like, is she just dead? Is she just, like, dead? Tried to the infamous ending, yeah. Special thanks to all Arcaea players. All right. We're back to the title screen. And no one's there. Whoa! That's crazy. You have to change the icon for Arcaea. Oh, I unlocked Hikari. Oh, I unlocked a new Hikari. Okay, wow. Hold on. The story of Arcaea draws to a close. A choice has been made, and the fate of two is sealed. Choices made cannot be undone. You have now unlocked the ability to replay past anomalies when their conditions are met. An additional story entry has been unlocked. Whoa! Hard. Fatalis gauge and sacrifice stamina to overload world mode. Whoa! Look at that step feature. Holy shit. Also, where is Chiritsu? All of Chiritsu is gone. She is fucking gone. That's insane. Except it's like glitched here. That's insane. Fatalis Akari. They're different endings? Kind of? There's more. There's more to it. Holy fuck. So Chiritsu, Tempest Chiritsu did have the highest step feature out of everyone, but now it's Fatalis Akari. And Chiritsu is, I guess, just fucking dead now. But I can use more stamina. That's insane. Alright, well, we have our new grind set mindset. Well, there's more story, though. And also, there's more in Act 1 that has not been done yet. And then we have Act 2, of course. So, yeah, she's gone. She's just fucking gone. There's F6 and F7. Paradise, afterlife, heaven, the world of the dead. It should come as no surprise that the departed might linger in a place like that, at least for a little while. Perhaps they will linger just above it. That's where I am. That's where you are. So that's it. My hand on her cheek. Her running me through with glass. I can't feel either anymore. I can't feel anything. Can't feel her. Let me go. Why? You're here, but isn't there something still stirring inside of you? Got a few little pulses of life left. A little more to go. No. No, it's not quite over yet. Listen, remember yourself. It's been much longer than this, hasn't it? You've already seen so much worse. Now get up, fight. Fight again. Stop it. Alright, let's just talk instead. You're not listening. I don't want to talk. I already said. I just want to... I want you to remember. You're pretty annoying, you know. Then do you remember? If you do, you should know why these memories aren't going to leave me easily now that I know them. Even if I don't want to, I really am starting to remember every little thing. And if I'm remembering right, I've thought this before, but is this a joke? My old life. I love being alive, but living was awful. How many times was I thrown down? How many times was I spat on? Hate followed us everywhere, even though we just wanted to take our powers and just help. We scared them. We? And who are you? Well, who are you? Well, funny thing, that's actually the one thing I don't remember. Guess you might as well call me Chiritsu. Then call me that too. You're kidding, really? And are you telling me that I'm right? About what? That when she made this world, she didn't think about a single part of it. Pure the life I had here was... She's awful. I say she just never learned. I don't feel sorry for her, if that's what you're getting at. We may have come from different realities, but she must have understood what she could do. She had to know, and she just didn't care, and that's why I don't care that she wasn't brought up and taught like I was. Just look. Look at what all my training with the Shapers got me. I was different from her because of who I was, not what I learned. If I had the strength, if I had really had the power to change things for the whole world, I would have, but I couldn't, and I didn't. And that's what I got, another go, because that's what she wanted. In her stupidity, she gave that to everyone else too. So dumb. It's dumb, right? You have to laugh. Come on, laugh. What, you can't? Of course you can't. I mean, what kind of second chance was this? Just some kind of terrible, ironic reflection. Struggling while alive, while everything claws and rips at you. Getting up while you're broken and bleeding. I did that. I kept standing up, kept fighting, even though I knew it was pointless. Why would she make me live all of that again? Answer me. Why? I wanted things to change. I had never wanted to give up. Did you? The second time around? Shut up. Hey, Troll, how's it going? Playing some Arcaea. We're doing some story mode here. I did. Hey, I know I'm dying. Can you tell me something? Can I still see outside before I go? Through my birds. Can I see her little prison one last time? You can. Great. So many small and unknown corners with trapped souls wandering around them. I guess you can't call them souls. Everything here is only a memory, even us. What are they thinking? I only caught a glimpse of that shard, and it didn't tell me everything. Most of them are happy. Very, very happy. Now that's just evil. I feel like crying, you know? I just want to cry about everything. Why did I do all this? Why did I die? That's a good look on your face. Have you got an answer for me? It all hurts. Everything hurts. It's like I finally really get it, and it's just horrible. I can't even cry anymore. Well, that's it. You didn't really want to die, so why did you? When I first lived, the road ahead was dark, but I knew that it would branch into countless others. I could find death somewhere, sure, but I could find anything else if I just walked down the right path. It was never like that here, and looking back, I feel sick for ever thinking that it was. The roads are barren. There's no place to stop. Anyone, no matter their path, will march on blindly until their legs give out and they see the truth of it. That it doesn't matter what turns they take. Every single path leads to nothing at all. Actually, don't think so. I think there must be a road here that leads to something else. What makes you say that when you're trapped here, only able to talk to the dead? Are you stupid? Were you paying attention even once? I just can't believe that. I have to hope. I don't want to believe that. This is what I was saying. You don't want to see the truth? Nothing here mattered at all. No, it can't be the truth. I can't let it be the truth. You understand. If that's the truth, wouldn't it be gross? Wouldn't it be too sad? I do remember that from back when I was living, thinking like that was what kept me alive. You really are me. She really copied me out, and really is true for all of us. We're all hollow copied souls. It's true. She's still alive. We're all dead. But then, why are you here? Where are the originals for everyone else? Where are their souls? I don't know, and I don't know. Alright, but actually, you still haven't said so just tell me, alright? Are you really the real me? Are you my soul? Yes, that's what I am. Yes, I've been all alone out here. And yes, I've been watching. And you're pretty annoying, huh? Aren't you also real, Teritsu? Aren't we all? Maybe we are. Maybe I was. Yeah, annoying. That's someone as annoying as you could be fake. Huh. Thank you. I'd never have guessed I'd be watching myself experience a terrible fate again in a second life, only for things to change. What changed? You said it yourself. You gave up. I wanted you to. I don't know. I really wanted the change to be good. Do you really think it still can't be? The villain is dead after all. I know you're joking, but I'm sorry. I was just angry. I don't want to completely give up on it either. I don't think it's hopeless. I mean, you're still here after the end, aren't you? Maybe you'll still be here after I'm gone. And if you are still watching after I'm gone, I really think you shouldn't give up hope like I did. Maybe, I don't know. No, I know it. The girls left here might be able to save themselves. I want to believe that. A change, just like you said. That's all I want. If I don't go away forever, if you can find me after all of this, let me know when they do. I will. It's funny too, huh? When I was alive, when the others weren't there, I remember I always talked to myself, but you know, I never felt alone. No one alive is really alone. That was it. That's what I always told myself. I want to see the world again. A ruined tower and piece of glass floating in the air. A wide world of white. White, white, and more glass, drawn to departed souls, but I can see it on their faces. None of those girls are lost anymore. None of them? It's like you finally forgot about her. Her? Oh, you're right, her. I actually can see her too. She's really torn up about this, but isn't that a good thing? It's different. She's upset, she's hurt. It's better than nothing. Yeah. I'm not sure if she'll be okay, but I am sure she'll take this with her. Honestly, I'd even apologize to her, thinking about it now. I think I did the right thing, but you didn't do anything right. Okay, but I don't think I did anything wrong. I'd apologize to her. I mean, why wouldn't I? We're real, and if she's real, then she's just another fool ghost, punished for nothing and knowing nothing. This is really it, huh? Sorry to say, but yes, I'm sure. Don't go. Sorry to say, but I can't just do that. I'm honestly barely here. Tell her. Yeah, Hikari, honestly, I'm sorry. I don't have any regrets, but the hate I felt wasn't even for you. The other you, she's still out there, still alive. I still hate her, but you should know that you're stronger than her. That's why, Hikari, I know you'll stand up again. Close your eyes. They're already closed. Don't worry anymore. I'm not worried. I'll see you again. I don't think so. That's okay. I accept it. I had everything to suffer, but I still wanted to change everything for the better. Fought for something, no matter what it was I had to face, no matter how misguided I became. I'm sorry that I chose to die. I'm sorry for throwing it all away. Even if I wasted it, I was lucky to get another chance, so I accept it. I know. I want her to know that I don't want a stupid finale to be all I'm remembered for. You can hear me, I want you to know this, Hikari. I mean, don't forget, I accept this life. Flashbang. The girl weeps before her remains now, so anguished, so crippled with grief. The girl misses the final smile on her face before it fades. Some of this tale remains untold. The truth is, some tales end without ever being fully told. And their pieces, their shards are what remain to be put together and understood. This has always been a world of shards, a world of pieces. Girls have always been left to pick those pieces up, believing that reflections have meaning, believing that being at all is what anyone would ever be. Now the girl in the white crumples down to the earth, hurt and alone, but she will find and carry pieces too. Memories will live on, here. All will be remembered until and past the very end. They will all carry on, and none will ever forget. Did I see this one? Oh, I don't know if I saw this one or not. Maybe I did see this one. This is one that happened before. I just want to make sure. Because this is like the big death scene. Reason tells her this can go on forever. Turns the sword back and thrusts it down again. The walls fall away and turrets will be easily pushed. Yeah, we saw this one. Alright, so... 26 of 28. So there's more? Is there more? I'm very confused. 26 of 28 completed, so... 9-6. 10-6. That's Act 2. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. 26 of 28 completed. 26 of 28 completed. Act 1. Arcaea. Entry 26. Huh. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I know what I have to do. I think I figured it out. Garvith, hello. I think I know what I have to do. I have to get these 2 more pieces to Act 1. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into world mode. Yes, this is it. This is world mode. Okay, this is how we get Taritsu back. This has to be it, right? This is more Final Verdict. Alright, it uses stamina. Is it really just ether drops, though? Huh. No, maybe. I thought I was, but I don't know. Because this was locked before. I couldn't have this before. Maybe I have to do more offline grinding to see the end. Like, the end. I don't actually know. I have to use the bathroom chat, so... yeah. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. It's the bathroom. Be right back, chat. Hold on. I'm tangled up in cords. A lot of cords. With this setup here, hold on. Enjoy this music or something. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hold on. Another Gama key, all the tablet. No! No! Give me a shout out, Samo. Abusing your mod powers, I see. Right and left. These earbuds are not great. So there was a cryptic message. There's a cryptic message on Reddit that said, you know, how do I get the last of the story? And someone said, how do you, you know, do you have Chiritsu back? Is Chiritsu back yet? Have you gotten Chiritsu? So I'm looking into this. Hmm. Alright, wait, there's more? There's more. Find fate in the last of silent answers. Except Arcaea in the last of silent answers. Last. Huh. Last? Hold on. Let me look. No. How do I... Wait, loveless dress. Hold on. Loveless dress? No. Hold on, it's annoying. Hold on. Oh! Oh, I get it now. Okay, I have to do more hidden shit. I have to do more hidden shit. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. After reading, play the light background song. It's Hikari. Fatalis. Alright, so we're gonna play a light song. I'll play Quan. Alright, this should bring Chiritsu back, I think, or at least will give us the opportunity. No, it has to be a light. Has to be a light side song. Hold on. This should do. Alright. Let's go! Let's go! Here we go, light side. Hard. Thank you for the scream. Thank you for the jump scare. Okay, it's the Fatalis gauge. Okay. New gauge. Thankfully, I picked an easy song here. All right. It actually got you. Hi, Alexis. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hello, Alexis. It didn't get me because my audio is like kind of weird in this one. All right, not many fragments. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, shit. Silent answer. All right. Now we have Loveless Dress. With Affection, Loveless Dress. I guess we'll play it. I don't know. I think the game wants me to play it. The bog calls. Hello, Flynn. All right, let's go. Loveless Dress. See what happens here. Ooh. Alright, now what? Oh, nothing. Maybe there's more. Oh shit, there's more. Here we go. Alright, what's this? Alright, it's blocked. Okay. So... interesting. Okay, we got Loveless Dress. Final verdict. When you clear Loveless Dress, the song is unlocked of the future. Wait. Hold on. Last, Arcaea. Clear Loveless Dress. Last? Oh, there's last. Okay. The last. Durable Fox. Thank you. Okay. So we have last. I think we're gonna play this with our current partner. I think that's what the game wants us to do. So we're gonna do that. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Oops. Fuck, I'm fucking up. It's okay, we can build it back up. Fuck. I'm not doing good. Oh my fucking god. That was so fucking close. My gauge was really low. Refuse fate? Alright. Kari sits amidst dust and blood. I see her there. Her folly has ruined her. Self-pity has ruined her. As she gazes through her fingers, her hand still on her face, she finds once more the sight of you, my second self, dead. And the apathy which brought about your death, the apathy which brought about this all, must be threatening to encroach again. I know it. The girl in white and red can feel it. She can feel that she was meant for this, that you were meant to die, and she was meant to kill you. Her back relaxes. The world itself, Arcaea. She can likely feel tension releasing through it, relief. The disorder is gone. It's safe now, but I can hear it too. Something like a whisper, easing into her heart, seems to ask her to embrace this state, to embrace herself and embrace Arcaea. However, Taritsu. She whispers something to herself, a name. Her voice is shaking, barely audible through her crying. What did you mean that our names here were those? She falls silent and seems to wonder. The whisper comes again, telling her, if you want it, those answers will arrive. This place isn't archived to all memory, and yet still she remains silent. Beneath her building apathy is a sheer and shining hatred. She cannot stop hating herself. Obviously not. After all that's happened, how could she allow an ending like that? What would it mean? What would it mean for her? She who walked here could never accept it. With nausea eating at her stomach, she clenches her jaw. Kari puts her hand to the dirt and sand below her and lurches up to her knees. And she asks, Arcaea, were you here to heal me? Her arm relaxes like a cool sensation is woven up the limb. I can feel it. Kari mutters and her eyes slowly close, her voice still hoarse. Paradise for someone scared, tired, and weak. She swallows the dry nothingness in her mouth. Opening her eyes, she grabs up sand and begins to rise to her feet as much of it pours out from between her fingers. I don't know what to do, Kari goes on. Would it be right of me to let you hold me again? It absolutely wouldn't. I don't want this. I don't want it. Oomph. Kari suddenly bends over, gripping her stomach and pushing her other hand against her mouth. She sways heavily. Her refusal seems to be enough to make the world recognize her once more. As she holds her mouth shut, eyes wide in fear, she suddenly winces. I can hear it too, a sharp noise flying suddenly through her ears, through her head, and inside her heart again, no longer a whisper, but almost a vibrating bellow. A silent yet powerful voice filling her and saying, decide and speak your heart's intent. Speak? As she is, Kari is nothing but a girl moved by her heart. And it is heart that brought her here long before she first opened her eyes. Is it instinct? Does that body remember how this all happened? How she was before? I don't really care. I just find it very funny and ironic that this new heart would do it all in a single beat. Her answer, after her beating has become shallow, after her heart has trembled long past a minute, is ultimately clear and resonant. My intent is to reverse. I have to bring her back. This world doesn't make any sense. Think I'd die for it? You think I'd let someone else die for it? I can't. I won't. Whatever I need to do, whatever I need to give up, I'll sacrifice it all for that. She holds the earth in her palm firmly before throwing her hand out and scattering the sand. She declares, I'll die if it means I can change all this. No, don't die, no. You're like such a good character, you can't die. The world's heart beat, and its sound silenced her cold. It would never give her up, it will not. The voice fills her again. And its sentiments and knowledge enter her chest and run up to her fingertips. It says, you cannot die. You were born here to live, and living is what you chose. Kari knows this, and guilt, apology, forces tears to well in her eyes. But the world's heart begins again before she can cry. Do not die, says Arcaea. Only let it end. And so her lips tighten. Tears break past her eyelid and trace down her cheek, and she nods. The heart beats again, and like that, Arcaea begins to lose its light. And in doing so, it flows into her hands and heart. It drives her down. It nearly causes her to collapse. That while memories flash across her eyes, but I can tell they are memories ignored. Her eyes fixed upon your lifeless corpse instead. I think all she knows now is what she has to do. I can feel myself being tugged there already, down, 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 to where you were slain. Does she truly understand what it is she's abandoning? Does she truly understand what is ending by this? I don't know. You won't either. Actually, if she's taking me, then will I remember any of this? Will I understand? Oh, probably not, but she seems so sure of herself now. Oh shit. Oh fuck. The music. I'm going to let that heart of hers be the beacon for whatever comes after. I trust it. You would too, wouldn't you? After all, you were right. The two of them are completely different. Tsuritsu. I'll be going now. Don't worry. I will surely take you with me. Shit. These guys are forced down again. The earth rises to their will to die and to make Tsuritsu live again. Oh no, I've been timed out. No. Lives and souls cannot truly be brought into this world of the dead. Only their shapes, only their echoes. He did it, Riz. And to begin with, the souls of the Girl of Light and the Girl of Conflict were never quite ordinary. Truly, the world was not meant for this. Surely the world will shatter for this. But it will do everything to rewrite it all, or at least try. We need both the girl in black's first soul, when fragments can be found of her second self. Now, one fragmented soul comes out to the full other. Swiftly, the other soul is torn from beyond the pale. Oh fuck, that was loud as fuck. A tornado flies around Akari then, ripping the veil of reality around her apart in a torrent of shadow and light.
I have taken over and overthrown my master.
Arcaea remembers the other girl, and at Akari's command, those memories come rushing back as glass, seem almost instantly born. Perhaps they have always been there? Will they even suffice? Can this world weave two fractured souls? It will. The rules do not matter. Hikari will make it so. With these memories of the girl named Tarisu, glinting through the storm, those glass memories come swiftly. Can you double stream? Do you have any spare glass shards? Yes! There was a girl here who once walked the lands in agony, a girl dogged mercilessly by sorrow and grief because she strode onward to save herself. Hello, Thwan. Welcome. To save herself and to grasp freedom, she had only ever wished for one thing, the chance to have some reason to smile. To make this world a better place. She was a girl who stood and faced it, even if better would mean turning this world over. There she is! Memories flashed across. Oh, guys! Distracting even more from her own encroaching recollections. Few of the other girl's tears passed through the storm. Much of her pain seems to have been forgotten. It seems so, but in truth, as a soul of light still pushing away, the cruel truth of that soul as she is, it is all Hikari can do to find even the fleeting moments of the other girl's sincerest despair. The rest, the longer of them, lie beyond her grasp. However, knowing where that truest pain had led the girl in black, Hikari gives that sorrow up, and so too gives up the moment they met which she cannot find. The Tarisu born of this all will be the one who has not seen the true depth of her plight, but will still know herself as one who is born and lived in the midst of struggle. New energy booms out of Hikari, 4 columns of light, immense founts of power erupt from the ground. It is the world protecting her as the shadow soul to which she finally descends. She almost fails to recognize it at its approach. It floats before her and begins to block the sky as something like death, the immense and chilling shape of a phantom. It gently slows as it nears. And there at once the dark begins to flow into the rotating glass. I'm not Ayu? Okay. Then she truly comprehends it. With a firm nod, she eases the process, guiding soul to glass. The lost soul of Tarisu before thus becomes the living essence of the new body to come. That of Tarisu's after, stabilizing the rest of the shell. Whoa. Shaking beneath the Hikari's feet becomes almost too much to bear. Hikari remains as still as she is able, as steadfastly decides, directs the new life between her hands. With a thunderous groan, she feels the world bending in agony, and yet she holds on to her will. Without being deterred, in her heart she reaffirms her vow. She twists the core of the world itself. It, too, will fuel the rebirth of a fallen deity. Like this, finally, once absolute rules are rewritten, with Hikari's sound and silent order, new death spikes solidly into that core. God damn. In an overwhelming pulse of light and shadow, Arcaea begins to die. The wish that made existence is overturned. The skies run rapid overhead, and what light remains of this reality cascades to her from every horizon. As she pushed the crafted soul into Tarisu's now floating and deeply effulgent body with sweat dripping off her brow, Hikari pushes too the entire world. She channels the life of the earth. She abandons Arcaea. Below the now-ending daylight, twin girls watch as cloud rush past above them. Below the half-night sky, a noble gazes at a rift slowly tearing apart the earth and gazes above to see star after star fading. A girl who tends and cares, a girl who wanders and seeks, a girl who watches and wishes. A soul of joy, a soul of hunger, a soul of ambition, a heart of war, a heart of song. They see the end, and all the life of the world is taken now to one distant place, and soon. Hikari feels the last whips of that life flow into the body of the girl she wishes to save. Tarisu's form begins to drift back to the earth as the life fades out from Hikari's hands, and as it does, the girl in white feels, too, that a part of herself is being lost to the current. Oh no. None of that concerns her. When the winds down as Arcaea's skies above all left slow, dull, She feels very lightheaded and plants her foot down before she might fall. She tries to calm herself, trying to grasp what she truly has done, but she can't. Overwhelmingly, her thoughts focus on this. Is Chiritsu alive? Alright, see you, Thwan. Okay. Dust drifts down from the sky again. She does remember this. At the end, at that lowest point. Nobody was there, and she closed her eyes to tears. She opens them now, slowly, just as those memories leave her entirely. Hello, Javi! Kari sees the motion in her brow. The girl in white holds her own fist over her mouth and her breath catches in her throat. For all the splendor, she thinks it was all so simple. Too simple. Could her wish have been granted for so little as hope and effort? Kari shakes her head at these thoughts. She steps forward, shaking. Chiritsu's eyes open fully and blink once before their lids fall again halfway. Kari rushes forward, falls to her knees, and hugs the other girl. Why? What are you... The girl silences as Kari clings to her, embracing her more tightly than anything else in the point of her life. And Kari starts to sob. She uncontrollably climbs to the other girl's shoulder. The girl who stares back in disbelief, unsure of anything. Many more rifts have been carved through the landscape. Light which once eternally poured from the sky had been suddenly and starkly dimmed. The world is wounded. Yet Hikari's focus remains on who remains. Chiritsu lifts her hands and plays it gently upon Hikari's shaking back, each unknowing the two comfort one another at the end of the world. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hikari endlessly repeats. Whatever you did, Chiritsu replies, you made it right, didn't you? So why are you apologizing? Hikari slowly pulls herself away, though she still holds the other girl. With her eyes and nose reddened, she gazes into Chiritsu with misery and tugging elation. She urgently buries her face in Chiritsu's chest. Chiritsu holds her in return soft. The scene begins to quiet, and the girl in black allows the girl in white to weep. They set out into the gray world. For a while, Chiritsu holds the other girl's hand to walk her forward. It doesn't take long for their paces to match. She does not remember her tragedy, at least not the worst of it. Black shards, they don't take interest in her any longer. Kari too, those white shards which were so fond of her no longer dance nearby and close. One has lost some aspect of dark, and the other, and the world, continue to lose light, though, to smile sincerely, Hikari no longer needs the light of glass. Girls walk to a cliff's edge. They look out to see a land of lost memory slowly falling to decay, and it will decay, it will collapse, fade, and crumble to nothing. They stand there not knowing this and only knowing each other, forego the past and foregoing memory. Chiritsu looks at Hikari with a steady, quietly warm expression, and the expression she wore once. Whenever able, within another life, Hikari, seeing it, smiles with the simplest ease. What awaits? What awaits could never matter. The sense of completeness they each feel cannot be shaken. And implicitly, Hikari knows this journey is at its end. The road to the future lies ahead, and there's a new journey will begin. She takes the time to acknowledge that she cannot know what precisely the journey will bring. She can never know what might happen. She acknowledges this and closes her eyes to another thought. Did she know before where her steps would take her? She only always stepped forward. You've chosen life, then choose to live. Live in this world. See this world. Be it truly accept every last moment. With this sentiment, she chooses to hold firm. Oh. She lets her eyes open and breathes in the air. The unknowing winds ahead, the girl beside her, the faces she had not seen, and the hidden places beyond. She holds all of it close to her heart. She takes Chiritsu's hand. Because they will go on. And that's the real ending, I guess. The good ending? So we got credit roll again. But I think there's more still. There's gotta be more. Also, there's Act 2. So... Anyway, Javi, we're doing story mode of Arcaea right now. Kind of what's going on. Oh man. Can't wait to see what's next, because there's more, like I said. I mean, it's only been like 2 hours. I want to go further. I don't know if we're going to complete Act 2 tonight, but we'll see how far we get. Sadly, if I drop in to see what's up, how's the days been? It's been good, Civi. We just got to the credit roll of Arcaea Act 1, so we just completed it. And I'll admit I cried a little bit during the story there, during the more emotional part. But like I said, there is more. There's gotta be more. There's definitely more. Alright, let's see what happens next. Alright, now what? Back to menu, right? Probably another character unlock? Well, Teritsu's back, so... Ooh. Ooh. We've changed icon again. Hikari and Tsuritsu. A little uneducated when it comes to games. What's Arcaea? Arcaea is a mobile rhythm game that you can play on iPad and other things. So, it's a rhythm game, but there's a story mode. You'll see in a bit. So we unlocked a new character. So we have... Reunion, Hikari and Tsuritsu. Light. Rewrite the paradigms of light and conflict. Interesting. Okay. And we have... regular Hikari. Alright, we still have Fatalis Hikari. That's good. And Teritsu is back. Good. We have Fatalis, which is really good. And now we have Reunion, Haruku, Hikari, and Teritsu. I see. And it's level 20. Interesting. Can we level it up? We can level it up. That's cool. Okay. Fascinating. Alright. Arcaea is the third domain of life, often erroneously called archaic bacteria. Their extreme cousins of bacteria. The third domain of its life is eukaryotes, which is literally all other form from plants to insects to planes to dogs to us. Got it. Thank you for putting me in the cube, Sergi. Also, hi, how's it going? Alright, so there's more. There's more story to be explored, because it's only been 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. 27 of 28 completed. Final verdict. One last dream. So... we may have seen this already, but... if we've seen it, I'll back out. Gary Smith sits amidst dust and blood. Saw her there. Her folly has ruined her. Self-pity has ruined her. She gazed through her fingers and slips. Finds elsewhere the sight of you, my second head dead. Oh, we've seen this one. Okay. But there is more. There's still more. 27 of 28. So where's 28? We gotta find that. Wait, shit, are you the person I talked to ages ago? Biology? I don't know. Oh, you know each other. Accept Arcaea and the last silent answer. Let me try something here. The last silent answer. Kari Fatalis sealed. Alright. Kari Fatalis sealed. Alright, we're about to do some more bullshit now. That was maybe like a week old. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're about to do some bullshit. I hope you're ready for bullshit. I love bullshit. I'm gonna do better at this time. Alright, now something happened here? No, nothing happened. Okay. There's the right. Feller man, fellow low. Let's go. Huh. Nothing happened. Okay, hold on. Except Arcaea in the last of silent answer. No. Lastly, perfect wish silent too. Defying fate, accepting the last silent answer. Oh. Okay, I think I understand now. I gotta do some more bullshit. I have to unlock the Eternity version. Any difficulty with the Song of Story while disabling Kari Fatalis. Last. Alright, so... Okay. So I have to accept Arcaea. And I have to end with 0 points. You have to go now. I need to get ready for my comics class. Have fun. Good luck. Any watch thing. Thank you, Civi. Thank you. And no problem. Alright, no problem. That's gonna sound silly, but we have to clear this song with no points and then accept Arcaea. And then that's gonna give us the last story beat, I think. So that's interesting. So we can talk. So yeah, this game is crazy, and it has like some really bullshit, batshit unlock requirements for things, but that's kind of part of the fun, in that it's batshit weird, and you just gotta do shit sometimes, you know. But it's interesting, and it's compelling, and I love story-based rhythm games where they like break the fourth wall and have you do dumb bullshit. So it's cool, you know. But after this, we'll get to Act 2. This took longer than I was expecting to. This took way longer than I was expecting it to. But that's fine, honestly. We'll see how far we get into Act 2. We'll go for like maybe an hour. I'd say maybe an hour. Maybe, I don't know, an hour. It's 8 o'clock. That'll put us at 9. We can go for maybe 2 hours. That'll put us at 10. I don't want to. Oh, in the upper right, Ferret, there's like a RPG you can play. So if you have ADHD and you like to do stuff, you can do stuff. It's the micro RPG. It's another interactable thing. Yeah. There's audio too, but I have it muted because it's kind of annoying. But yeah. Micros? I don't know. And then here's where I can refuse fate, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to accept Arcaea. And now we have more stuff. Aha! Oh, hee haha. It wasn't long ago, somewhere dark and cold. A barren, empty land rested in silence, newly cold and newly empty, under a sky leaden with dense clouds. The green leaves and red flowers had turned gray, and only the footsteps of the living remained to tell that they all had once been there. White snow. White now fell from the heavens and covered up their steps. No snow fell, only ash. All had frozen, and winter had yet to come. On the ash and ice-covered earth, on her knees, was a girl with her neck craned up to face what light now bled through the gray. Her eyes were wide and staring, where that light was an angel or maybe a god. There was no home to turn to. Her mother and father were dead. Her guardians were dead. Her fellow fledgling shapers were dead. Her people, who had always scorned her, were all dead. All that remained of what she knew was a shard of glass in her hand, a fragment from her window, but still perhaps there was a chance. She was chosen, special. She was young, but learned. She only had to try. If she tried very hard, there was perhaps the smallest chance to reverse time's flow, to strike back, even maybe turn into a sort of god herself. Thinking she could stop all of this, thinking she could bring everyone back, the girl looked at the shard of glass in her hand and wished to save the world. However, she could not. Will alone cannot create strength from nothing. She had all the will that one can imagine. Her will was worthless. Knowing that, she began to cry. The will of the god above was worth more. Its wish had been for her and for her kind to vanish, fall, and fade into dust. That wish would be granted in moments by its hand. The girl saw her eyes in her own reflection and watched as the image became distorted with her tears. She could see her grief through her shaking jaw and her infinite, overwhelming pain. Nothing mattered at all, nothing she had ever done, and nothing now. The black-haired girl kept her head bowed as the angel descended. When it reached her, it raised its hand. Treating my emails as actual sentences? It does that, yeah. And shortly, she was gone. A child's name is forgotten. The reasons for her death were beyond her. Her life would not be remembered by anyone. When she died, another wish took her away. It wasn't much longer ago that, somewhere warm, though still dark, she had made it dark. Another girl in another time in another place, with all names forgotten. She had drawn her curtains. She had locked her door. A chair was beneath the knob. She sat on her bed and kept her eyes wide and staring. She hugged her knees, staring. She stared into nothingness. She was overwhelmed by herself. Memory played endlessly in her head. She could see the view from atop the stairs and vividly hear her parents' words whispered from beyond her sight. They weren't saying anything against her, but they were still discussing her. It wasn't that they didn't love her. She could not love herself, and she felt that inside of her, something was missing that would allow her to love them. She very well could see the view from atop the stairs. She had felt everything tugging at her to let go of the banister then and fly to the marble foyer below. What if it didn't work? The girl had managed to return to her room after that and quietly lock herself away. Why couldn't she disappear? Why couldn't she walk off into nowhere? Why were her thoughts like this? Why was her mind like this? Why couldn't she disappear? Her nails dug into her calves, her stare widened, her breathing quickened, and she wished that she could run away. The girl with white hair was troubled. The girl with white hair was a god. She was not troubled because she was a god. Her godhood was a fact she never knew. In her heart she made a sullen wish to refuge, and that wish was granted. Somewhere else where I can be happy. Flashbang. The girl with black hair died, and a wish called her soul away. In a distant world, in another reality, a girl more powerful than her had made that wish. The white-haired girl was so powerful that her wish created a world with a meaningless name, Arcaea. Arcaea was a sanctuary meant to save the dead. Though she'd been alive when she'd made her wish, she still keenly felt that sense of death. She'd given it no consideration, none at all. In fact, she couldn't have thought straight if she tried. She only wanted something there for herself. It's possible, really, that she knew the fate of those caught in Arcaea's web. She'd see herself as having done a very good thing. The world reached out to countless other places across time, across separate realities. It was alive, and though it had no thought, it nonetheless wished to share life with those dead. Unguided, it caught any it could that spoke to its heart, in a space crafted between the seams of the real and darkness spotted with soft and distant purple starlight. So many souls were trapped into the weave and brought to a new and shining border beyond the black, the world of white. From there, the world made a perfect imprint of each, and also released each, gave each imprint a warm place, gave them a new shape, gave them infinity to view and relive endless life and safety, but it could not truly save its maker. It was able to take true souls, double them, and bring the doubles into new bodies, releasing those first souls to whatever else awaited them. However, the soul of the one who would be known as Ikari was fixed back in its first world. He was still alive. Arcaea, always unthinking, instead forced a copy of that soul as best as it could. Much later, it found a soul more tragic than any other it had yet to find, similar to its mother's. Strangely, that soul could not be properly kept either. When released, it could not leave the false world's border like the rest, and so began to watch the star-crossed copy on the new white earth instead. Taritsu woke in a ruined tower. And time passed. Unthinkably, one of the saved had threatened everything. Mercifully, the one who had made all this returned, and soon the world was safe again. Arcaea was only crafted to exist. It had called out to its maker, and that maker had heeded that call. Like Arcaea had made a monitor for the shards, like it bid the monitor to swallow up any anomalies that fractured its fragile existence. So now it exists, and has existed. It had existed ever since, for 1,000 years. The red blood that stained the earth was erased, leaving behind pure white land. Taritsu's body was burned away. Warmth filled everything, the sky grew bright. The pearl and nearly endless landscape came together again, and now it is a truly beautiful world, dotted in figures. Girls who chose to rest in the land of endless travel. They chose to be frozen and to stare eternally into this world of the lost. If they are thinking at all, it is of a very distant past, and that was surely the better choice. That was surely better than walking and watching other places forever. They must be happy. They need to be. Arcaea had nothing else to give them but that choice. The world was still buried in between, and escape was, and any realms outside of it were outside and away and could never be seen again. So the twins, the girl with a blade, the traveler, the noble, the girl with a song, they and others are angelic figures, and the glass shards of Arcaea often had come to rest now, too. They gathered along walls and pillars, compacting in great and plentiful formations like crystals, like corrosion. This beautiful world is overseen by a god. Above it all, Hikari watches passively, and remembers. She remembers everything old worlds have forgotten. She sees them with marginal warmth of interest, an indulgent of sorts for the mind of a faded and listless god. Maybe she has transformed. Who she was and who she is, she must be higher now. She cherishes the truth she can only pray that others would understand, though if they will not, she has only chosen to watch the world. Yet, though she watches it passively, she knows she has given them everything. Outside her purview, a philosopher and satellite wander. Beneath it, a horned woman tends to precious memories. A woman with a flower in her eye trudges through silent lands. It is vain, it is vanity. Arcaea now is vanity, and that is better than the alternative, better than the world which spits at you, better than yourself, who loathes the very way of being, living to love being alive and succumbing to vanity. Reality in all its facets is an empty, worthless, and inconsequential thing. The only thing one could ever want to be, to take what can, ever want would be to take what one can out of it. Take pleasure, take love, take hope, take power, and with it, Kari believes this. One has no need to do anything. Take, live, and sincerely love being alive. Love that, though not even for 1,000 years, not even 1,000 more, will life ever mean a thing. After all, reality marches on with no discernible end in store, and Arcaea specifically is never anything more than a vessel for memories, incorporeal, contained, silent memories, while the outside remains unseen, unnoticed, and uncared for.
What is the capital of Switzerland? Are you as smart as IRL Hulex? Latodi to Riz. Oh my gosh. Are we testing my smarts now? Well, the capital of Switzerland is Bern.
Bern?
Let's hope IRL Hulex knows that too, or we're both in for a little butt kicking on the smarts front.
Well, there you go, Demo. Was he right? Was it Bern? Waiting on Demo's response, then I'll keep reading. All reality marches on with no discernible and it's never more than a vessel. Incorporeal contains silent memories, while the outside remains unseen, unnoticed, and uncared for. And those memories will exist forever here in that silence, together with those lost lives Arcaea has saved, and her turning no eyes to those lives as always, because here there's no memory unseen, no emotion not felt. There is all which light shines down upon, and which light grants. It is for happiness, it is for eternal peace. Unlike in any life you might have left behind, this she loves, this Arcaea, given to lost lives with neither favor nor condemnation. And so, like this, the wheels of fate here continue to turn, while no destiny waits beyond. And yet another credit roll in another parallel universe in which she's still dead, and we accept Arcaea and she's dead. But that's okay, because we've accepted all forts of fate, and everything happens all at once. And so we watch the credits for a third time. With the neutral ending, the good ending, and the bad ending is what I assume is what we experienced here. That's interesting. You need to know if this bot can do something right. I'll ask about South Africa. It literally has 3 capitals. Yeah, go for it, yeah. There is a cooldown on it, and that's just to prevent it from the characters from being used up, so you do have to wait a bit. Or you could use bits. I think it's... How many bits is it? Actually don't remember. Hold on. Pulling up my stream. So if you click the Tangia button, 15 bits. It's only 15 bits if you want to ask and go around the cooldown. Otherwise it's like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't remember. Let me look. Ask AI HulexFox. It's on cooldown. It's either 5 or 10 minutes. I think it's 5. But 15 bits and you can ask right away. There's also that. It doesn't ask anything though.
Your mom.
Your mom. That also makes you realize something. Tangia should be here. Yeah. There we go. Once again, we will explore the world of Arcaea. I don't think she's dead. We just explored like a what-if situation, so. Hydrate, you got it. Okay, they're both still here. Thank God. Alright, we got Ikari, we got Turitsu. Everyone's here. Everyone is here. Yippee! And with that, Act 1 is complete. Act 1 is completely complete. We have done it. We've done it all. Which, of course, means we get to do Act 2 now. And here's where shit gets... apparently it gets crazy here. Like, it gets, like, batshit. So, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so... we have Ambivalent Vision. We have a lot of stuff to unlock here. These are all the side stories and shit. Alright, Absolute Nile. I gotta make some notes real quick. I was about to say something about you being a baby, but I remember you aren't a baby. Yeah. No, I'm not, yeah. Nothing against them, but that's not me. Okay, so we have 16, 11, 18, 15. There's a couple songs. There's a couple songs that are locked behind some shit. If I go to all songs. So... that's Lucian Astoria. That's 25.
I must scream, but I don't have a mouth.
I know all about that. And then this is 18.6. Okay, so we start at 18. We get a new song. So 18.6 will give us a new song if we go there first. So we'll start at 18. This 15.6 and 16.6. We have those. So 15 and 16. 15 and 16. And then this one is in a pack. Alright, so let's go.
A Broken Demo Disc asked me, Hulex, what is the capital of South Africa? South Africa is a bit unique because it has 3 capitals. Pretoria is the executive capital, Bloemfontein is the judicial capital, and Cape Town is the legislative capital.
Thank you for activating Windows.
It's like having your cake and eating it 3 ways.
It's like having your cake and eating it 3 ways. It's crazy. Alright, well there you go, Demo. It knew. That's crazy. Yeah, got it. It was smart, yeah. Alright, let's look at our notes. 18.6. Alright, so if we start with Absolute Nile, we can get a song unlocked here. So we'll go with this. Anyway, you know what? Wouldn't be opposed to it. Alright, let's see here. Absolute Nile, 18.1. Apparently Act 2 is a lot better than Act 1, so strap in. God, truth, purpose, meaning, nihilism. What do we need in order to live? And does such a stupid question even matter? I preoccupy myself with such questions often. I am the lonely fool in a pristine garden, another god created. Welcome to heaven and hell. Welcome to the fragile afterworld. See me here, striving for reason. I've been very sure of myself for a very long time, since before one could find stars here. Even though that was a very long time ago, I learned my name long after that. I learned the name Saya, and it didn't matter after all. What would anyone even want to poke into my mind for? When I was more naive, when I had been here a little while and gotten more familiar with it all, I woke up once to the endless daylight. Sunlight streamed into my eye, and I smirked at the clouds. I woke up to another day in the world of light. Not sure, but I must have awoken to a rare, warm mood. Most days I felt frustration. Most days I watched things intensely and thought about them. That day, fragments, glass, Arcaea drifted around me, showing memory as always. They showed me different facets of life, all of what makes life real, sad things and joyful things. Life is real for its pains and pleasures, both. Both kinds of memories seemed fond of me. But the truth is, in this world of white, in Arcaea, memories are drawn to like souls. My soul wants more than most others, and so Arcaea gives me all that it can, and putting my soul aside, consider my mind. Scattered, or hungry, I suppose. With those fragments, I always felt fed. Vor? Oh my god, Riz. Radiance streamed above and around me, that light surely of God, the warmth and the might of something greater than everything else. It drew me in, and I was spellbound. Because it was more than that, even. It was more than a world of infinite imagery. The world itself was a puzzle box. As mystery manifested, Arcaea is a world of every kind of ruin. And why is that? Is it a world gone? Is it a grave of places? Is it a dream? Is it paradise? Is it a prison? Is it even a world at all? What is it? It's something that dragged me in. I wandered this place with drive and passion. I was so driven, in fact, in this empty place. All empty save for only myself. I nearly missed the sight of another for the first time. I nearly missed a meeting with a fool and stubborn woman who, much as I would come to loathe her, would nonetheless shape my life forever. I took my I took my fingertips to one of the flower petals blooming from my face. Okay. My face itself was stinging. I glared across the way to a dull, brainless woman. I must have misspoken. Immediately, the stubborn woman and I did not get on. Our meeting went on like this. The dumb cow woman said something stupid. Understandably, I called her a fool. The dumb woman explained her position, and of course I called her more so a fool. She struck me across the face and turned away. A fool. Fool brute. Her name is Lethe, and as appropriate for someone bull-headed, bull horns sprout from her head. I found her at the end of a charming cobblestone road. She was surrounded by beautiful glass, but it shimmered in a way I had not ever seen. Glass always glows, or takes the glow of light away in this world. It's a dreamlike marvel that dots the air and sky, but here wasn't quite the same. Warmth, which I felt all the time in crowds of glass. I felt a warmth here, but not the heat of divinity. How could I say? It was like the world was bowing its head rather than demanding one lower theirs. I might hate this dumb woman, even to this day, but to see that, I can't deny it arrested me at my core. We could make a world from these memories. That is what I told her. Rather, that must be why we were born here. I could feel it, and I told her that too. That collection of hers in particular was special. We could harness it, connect its parts. We could enter into it all with a new reality, manifesting from fragments of others. She told me the glass shards were in fact ghosts. When pressed, she explained her memories of life tending to not glass spirits as the likely explanation. I almost laughed. Told her twice she was foolish as she slapped me across the face. In a world without meaning, she went and made something up. Desperate, dumb, and sad. Oh, but I thought differently. No, I knew the truth. Yes, how my heart resonated with that vast glass collection. How the world I revered day to day felt like it gave reverence to his collection instead. It was a sure thing. In this pristine garden another god created, other gardens can be grown by us, the gardeners. I will do what I must, and pick up the shattered pieces of worlds to build something more, better, perfect, and new. I said that, I swore that, when I was more naive. Can I be called arrogant? I searched through many memories, many old worlds to craft a new place. I bent those worlds' limits, I drank in them, made fire in them, flew in them, killed in them. I saw men die and children born. I made corpses breathe again, and the crying young silent. Why? Because it was all to be experienced, bereft of any true consequence. And be them from God or no, I, an avatar of creation, was design of my own, and had every right to do as I would. So can I be called arrogant? Foolish question, easy answer. I built my try at a new world within Arcaea. It began as a globe of glass, ever shifting, and as large as an ancient tree. I would pluck memories from my travels that were suitable to experience as a whole, and I would enter them, add them. I'd find Lethe now and then, and hiss at her as she hissed at me, but I would largely keep it myself, building. My collection became a mountain. I found that fashioning a library from glass inside of the earth was more fantastical. I wanted that. I wanted more. I wanted more and more, because as a globe, the glass did not make any demands of Arcaea, did not scream or even whisper at the world. It murmured at best, confused words, likely caused by my haphazard lack of organization. If I wanted more, if I wanted what the horned woman had, I needed to do more. So more organized, a library, parts here and parts there, specifically, divvying life and experience by rank and sense, making an archive of memory. I did my best to do that, and it was better. Again, to hear it whisper now and then. I would sleep there, as it spoke words I could hear but could not understand, but surely I was close. That was my purpose. And it was indeed fantastic. The world that I was making looked out of an abstract and divine painting. Yet you were able to walk within it, or without it, I suppose. The image of the cave was nothing short of magical, even if the collection would not connect, would not let the memories merge and bring forth a new realm of existence you could swim through, walk through, or fly through in full, wild, and blended memory. At least this library alone, only my hands could craft that, only my mind could conceive it. Without a smile on my face, I consider myself happy with it all, satisfied with meaning. I think. I know. That if things lasted and 1,000 years went by, I would wander White Plains endlessly throughout them and thereafter, fruitlessly changing my world again and again and again. Because this is what I need. Sometime after the sky split in two, I found Vita crying with a ramshackle ruins corner. Now we have a locked story, so we have to do something to unlock it. So clear Hypnotize with Saya. Hypnotize with Saya. Saya. There she is. Saya. Alright. We're jamming. We're jamming now. It's a pretty good song. I like this one. Okay. Gaming. Alright, that should give us the new story now. Get a little water here. Yep, sorry. A child? I'm that type of person, I suppose. The type to refer to a smaller, half-blonde and ruby-eyed woman as merely child. I heard her sobbing, and I thought it might have been that fool Lethe. When I looked at her and saw that she was not, she choked her tears back. I wasn't sure what to say beyond that. I simply approached her. She asked me, are you real? I told her, dry your tears. This shouldn't be a world one cries in. But I was so scared, she seemed to want to say. I had no words in return. She began to cry again. I wondered about all of us. Because I did not know anyone was here other than myself until I met Lethe. When I met Lethe, I considered her simply be my enemy at worst and a confused, misguided idiot at best. I wagered there must be others, but surely there were others as driven as we two. Yet this was just some child. A child? Responsible for mending or making new worlds? Is that really it? I folded my arms and leaned against the wall beside her. The cape I wear, long as it is, brushed against her ear, and she looked up at me. Use it, I told her, and after a moment's hesitation, she dried her face and blew her nose with my clothing. In that wall-shadowed, dirt-scattered place, I started to look around until I could find some fitting memory. Something ideally with 2 participants. When I did find it, I bid it towards me. Stand up, I told her, and she did, quivering. I held the glass up between us. Take my hand, I instructed. She did take my hand, and with her acceptance, we went into the glass together. In that memory, our memory, Vita told me her name as we sat in the dining room of a world and quiet inn. I was surprised to hear her name. I hadn't known mine at all until at that point recently. I asked her, what do you want to eat? She asked me, does that even matter? This is a memory. I was surprised again, enough to have my brow twitch. I asked her after, what did the participants get in this memory then? And she told me what they both knew by merit of having entered. I asked again, then what do you want? What would happen if I asked for something else? It's only right that you ask and we find out. Will that memory break? Why would you ask that? Because the memory doesn't remember anything else being ordered. Does that scare you? You just what? I just don't want this memory to end yet. The memory did not end there. I got to know that little girl and what she knew about herself. She asked about myself as well. Many, many questions. Well, when the memory did come to an end, we too left it, and that ruin together as well. Ashen Boundary with Saya. Song time! So yeah, if you don't unlock all the story ahead of time, like by accident, I unlocked a lot by accident, but you like kind of play a song, read a story, play a song, read a story. A little sloppy. It doesn't matter that much, though. I just have to play it. I don't even have to clear it. Or do well at it. Oops. What the hell? Oh. I heard something. I was like, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, those are Earth, yeah. Like, why I'm hearing noises in my ear? Bro thought it was part of the song. Oh my god. The only name I had left is Saya, and I had learned something since coming here, that we are only shadows of things that once were. Saya is dead. Saya lives on here. When I learned that, it was no awesome revelation. In a way, I'd always felt this place to be something after. And made me think of the others. Made me think of whether there was any reason to any of this at all. People have died, but not all of them are here. Those who are here travel towards various ends. We all have different wishes, but it is not wishes that brought us here. The dead often wish for life in the end. Near none of them are here. Some of us have come without a wish. No wish was held in Vita's heart. No wish was held in Ko's. It isn't that brought us here. It isn't fate. It isn't anything in specific. It is that God, isn't it? God and its whims. And that God is neither laughing nor smiling. That God may not even have a face. I've been with Vita for a very long time now, where they're acting as my assistant and, I suppose, colleague in a way. It has been trying. She's prone to tears, prone to worry. She clings to me when she sleeps. She asks more often than simply seeking answers. Her sneezes are alarming. She's heavier than she looks to be. She has a sharp mind. It has been trying, but would never be something great. Something I regret, for I regret and ask questions of myself often. Saya, what is that? Vita asked me that during the end of the world. We looked on together as light cascaded from the earth and life was drawn into the sky. We watched as Arcaea gasped a final time, all its breath converging on one distant place. I didn't know for what reason it happened. I didn't even know what happened precisely, only result, a horrible certainty that I was certain we could both feel. When she looked at me and asked what it was all about, what it all was, I answered, some phenomenon, but some phenomena are nothing new in this place. I began to try and build a new world more desperately, because with that end of light of Arcaea, the lands began to crumble, in bits and pieces at first, and then greater and greater slabs, great sheets of earth, sliding down to a vast nothing underneath, into that abyssal place forever scratching at the world's edges, into the void. The archive I had built remained stable through it all, but stability, this isn't what we need. It isn't what any of us need. We need more. We need something beyond here. We need to live in a proper, perfect place. I cannot say that I am the one who will make that place anymore. I can't say when it was that I began wishing again. Sometimes at the end of a day of travel, I would return and be given new questions from the little girl who follows me that I had no answers for. Questions, questions, questions. There's simply no time for them anymore. And uncomfortable silences between us. It feels like that is being screamed throughout the caverns, but I know I began wishing before that, subtly, for answers to questions I myself have. The story of mine is silent. I may only speak it to myself. Nobody hears it. It will quietly die like the hills and mountains and dried seas of this world, with nobody to notice or remember them. And then there will be Nile, a vacuous, self-aggrandizing, and worthless story, a story untold to anyone but the teller, a story that stole another's, and clinging to it brought the other to drown. Tell me, am I arrogant? The answer is that I am. I believe in myself. I believe in finding what lies past limits and forging new reality and doing anything. I believe in the future, and I wish for the future. As I walk from here, with a young girl following behind me, by stepping in those footsteps that I leave wherever I may go, I want my wish to ring out, though I can't bring myself to say it. I believe in a last stand. I believe in that glass that made the world bow down. God, Letha, Vita, smell me from heaven and straight into hell as I walk to tear that glass all away from that horned fool's hands. Judgment with Saya. Now, this is a banger. This is a banger of a track. This is a really great track. You're going to like this one. Trust. Trust me. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Trust me. It's Tatsujin. They're really good. I know I'm saying his name wrong. It's kind of a tricky song, but I can do it. Told you it was a good song. Fucking told you. Good fucking song. Love that song. Tatsunoshin. I can never say his name right. Tatsunoshin. And I did a better score than last time. Nice. Oh, my potential went up. Nice. Hell yeah. Legend, hello. Doing some story mode in Arcaea right now. Alright, got a cinematic one here. It's raining. Vita came to me in a corner of my glass library and told me that, in the bright and dark cave, I looked up to her from where I sat, and then I looked away. Rain. In all my years in this place, I had never seen rain, and now rain and snow and thunder and lightning all had been seen by us on the horizons every so often, and now it was there. I stood. Vita, I began. We will be going, and when you follow and hide behind. Going? Where? To Lethe, I said, to kill her. I walked past her, and after descending, made my way to my mountain's lowest exit. Vita was delayed, but followed just as instructed. Kill? What? No. She shouted at my back, followed me all the way down, and trotted out behind me as I went into the rain. She protested. She grabbed my cape, and I pulled it from her hands. She picked up a stone and threw it at my back. I kept on, and finally she screamed, Why? Rain fell on and between us as I stopped and turned to face her. She met my eye. Her red and white eyes were shimmering. Vita, I said, the world is dying. Yes, she muttered, and at the same time I thought, so she knows. So why would you want to kill? Felt something in what she gathered, something I've never felt in what we have built, I explained. If I want to rescue us all, I reasoned that I must discover what that something was, and take and use it. With that, I might make the miracle that will build a no world. Lethe, however, won't understand the theory, and we have no time to try with her. Her belief, how she lies to herself, would never let her reason. Her heart is afire. She'll aim those feelings at me, and we will come to blows. You won't try? She accused me, and I smiled. You should at least try. Her face bunched up, and her fist balled. And when I turned from her again, as the rains around us stopped, slowed and then stopped, I said lightly, Fair, watch safely away when I do. I've taken much of my own glass to Lethe's place. As I approach there, our collections almost meet, but never blend together. It is bright. On the cliff's edge, the world is bright from glass. Lethe beneath it is closed and cloaked in shadows. Over the edge, the void yawns. Reaper, I called to her. Let's put pettiness aside. Help me. Help you, she spits. After you've done all this? Ah. She must think I'm responsible for cracking this world at its core. She thinks so little of me. I glance behind myself and, unable to see Vita, I turn back to Lethe and continue our conversation. It goes and ends as terribly as one can imagine. Shouting. Insults. And her scythe swinging down at me. I travel from shard to shard with a little trick of the flower at my eye. I refrain. I turn around her. I am trying, till I no longer can. I swear to her I will take her memories. She swears to me she will mend Arcaea's shattered core. I feel disgusted. It begins to rain again. Oh. Jump scare. Blade clashes against glass. Water sprays between us. I dance a violent dance alongside hers, vicious. She swings, aiming to kill me. I cut across her face with glowing glass. My head is pounding. Sickness twists inside my stomach. I have failed, and nothing I am doing here matters at all. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Absolute Nihil. Clear alter ego to unlock this story. Alter ego. Obtain that which you seek. Oh, okay. So I gotta do something here. Here we go? Yeah, I gotta do something now. Alright. Have fun? Yeah, I might have to look this up, because, I don't know what's going on. Also, feel free to screenshot or get a notebook. Fun? Yeah, fun, yeah. I could screenshot. but I am gonna look it up because like I've been doing this for a lot of these unlocks where it's like, okay, read this, okay, this, okay, that. But like it's really cryptic and it's like kind of meant to be fun, illegal. Yeah, it's very cryptic. Okay. All right. Proceed at your own risk. Shout out to Fun. It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see here. Challenge button will look able though. Oh, there's a challenge. I didn't even realize that. I didn't notice the challenge. Okay. So, all right. So I guess we're challenging. Guess we're challenging? Guess we're challenging. I was told to make a screenshot. I don't know what this means, but I'll do it. All right. Challenge? Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's this music. Okay. Challenge. Apply yourself. You understand value best, don't you? Each song you remember has been assigned a value. Remember their worth. Memorize them. Bring them here and with their values answer. Do not delay. You have 99 seconds. What? Huh? What the fuck? Match 2. Oh. One less than Arcaea. Match 2. What? Yeah, once you... Oh, okay. Match 2, one less than Arcaea. Match 2. So you can see the numbers. Right. Oh, match 2. One less than Arcaea. 5 to 4. 4. In vain. Match 2. One less than Arcaea. One less than Wait. Did I do it? Incorrect. Okay. This is interesting. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. We get games like this with saucy furries. True, Twitchy, yeah. Alright. This is insane. I've never seen anything quite like this. Okay. Let's try that again. Match 4. Oh, 4, one less than corpse. Okay. 4. One less than corpse. I understand now. 3, so 2. In vain. Alright. Now, do I play them? I get it now. Do I just play these songs now? Oh, and I have a hard gauge now. Didn't expect that. A little sloppy right now. I can do it. Okay, I cleared corruption. Do I have to clear the other one now? I cleared corruption. Oh, don't be led astray by illusions. Seven, one more than Ashen. Oh, fuck. Match 7, one more than Ashen Boundary. Oh, I know what I was supposed to do. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm getting raided. Oh, fuck. Alright, I get it now. JQ, hello! Some numbers disappear and some songs are fake. Fuck. Okay, hey, you're playing Sound Voltex Exceed Gear. Let's fucking go. I think I'm gonna fail this challenge right now. Wait, can I go back? I'm doing some crazy unlock shit right now. Okay, don't be led astray. Match 7, one more than... Okay, so I was supposed to screenshot the other one. Hello! Hey, check them out. Hey. I'm gonna fail this. Anyway, here's a video. Those just coming in. Hi, my name's Hulex. Hi, Big Gay Fox on the internet. We play rhythm games. Sometimes we stream rhythm games. We're playing Arcaea right now. We're doing some unlock shenanigans, and I'm gonna fail, but that's fine. We'll start over. Yeah. We play, like, VR chat sometimes. We do Balatro sometimes. We do Super Animal Royale. But check out JQ, because they graded into us. They also play rhythm games, so you should obviously check them out. And if you don't want to stick around, that's fine. You don't have to, because you know what? I'm not your dad. Time up. Okay. So I've got to... Alright, so I've got to make screenshots and remember and go back. Okay, I think... Yeah, this challenge, yeah. This is interesting. Alright, so let me catch up on chat a little bit here. Shout out to Fun. This is crazy. Yep. Then we got rated. Yeah. How did it go, JQ? How was your Sound Voltex stream? Tell me all about it. Meanwhile, I'm going to try this again. It's going to take me a few tries. I know it's going to take me a few tries. It's not hard. It's just weird. Went very well. Hell yeah. What skill level are you? Like, what are you... Because, like, I can do, like, easy 17s. Screenshot the numbers. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. When you said screenshot, I didn't know which one you meant. 4, one less than Hypnotize. In vain. Alright, match 4. 1 less than Hypnotize. 3, so 2. I'll do the easier one, fuck it. Yeah, you went to sleep. Yeah, good job, Null. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome. Oh my god. Yeah, you missed a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna try to keep up with chat, but I'm timed on a mission, so this is gonna be a little tense. I love this song. Alrighty. And off the rest, I just want to fellow Arcaea, 2 feet hang. Oh, absolutely. Good vibes, good luck. Enjoy the song and get to it. Absolute Nile. Oh, yeah, I bet. That's fine, silence. It was crazy. It was crazy. Match 7, 1 lash than Ashen. Alright, I'm gonna cheat now. Match 7. I really hope I don't lambast you with porn. Oh god, hold on. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Featured photos. Please don't show porn. Please don't show porn. Not for you. Library. Oh my god. Oh, that's porn. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. May it go away. Oh, this is terrifying. Okay, I might have to nuke the VOD. It's fine. It was there for like a second. Okay. Match 7, 1 less than Ashen. So 7 and 1 less than Ashen. 7. Oblivia. Oblivia and... Oblivia and Black Territory. There we go. Oh, that was harrowing. Oh my god. The jump scare of, the thing. Anyway, if you saw anything, no you didn't. Now I know for next time. Gotta stream proof my iPad. Cool. Reach out in the results screen, I think. Reach out in the results screen, I think. Oh, I see. You both act 2 endings. Yes, I did, Null, yeah. Many of us bots, I didn't see it. Okay, good. Got it. All right. I can take my time here. All right. Next challenge. Let's go. One more than black. One less than first played. Fuck! What did I first play? One more than black territory. One more than black territory. 6. 6 is Ashen. One less than first played. Ashen. What did I first play? Ashen. In vain. Ashen and Arcaea. I think. I think this is right. Or did I play in vain? Did I play in vain? I think so. Yes, I did. Oh god, okay. This is getting tense. I just hope I don't show porn again. I can't believe I fucking did that. Oh my god. Fuck that up. I think I'm psyching myself out. But also I'm just bad at arc sometimes. Even though these are like easy. Getting psyched out by the hard meter. I'll be fine. I'm psyched out by several things, I think. I'll be fine. That was kind of close. Or the of that. Yeah. I will. Oh, whoops. I wanted to catch up on chat. This memory, was it always here? Alright, this is the last one. This memory, was it always here? So it's a new one? Oh, what the fuck? Invade, hypnotize, judgment. Invades, ashen. Invade, judgment, hypnotize, judgment. Is it judgment? Hypnotize, invade, ashen, judgment, hypnotize, ashen. Was it judgment? It has to be judgment, right? So it's judgment. I hope so. Yes! Fuck! God damn it! Oh well. Alright, we have to start over. Damn it. I was so close. I was so confident that that was the one, too. Alright, well. Okay. The anomaly one you had to look for. Yeah. I assumed it wasn't the one I, like, played already. Alright. So what I should have done is I should have gone into my screenshots and looked at Sagea, Neo Wings, Ashen, Hypnotize, and because it's not in here. So I don't know. I don't know. I could try again. I guess I could try again. I don't know. I'm starting to get kind of like not overwhelmed, but kind of like I don't know if tired is the word. Let's go for another at least 30 minutes. It is getting late, so I don't want to like, kind of go whatever. But I don't want to, I'm getting frustrated by this. All right, one more time. And I'm going to make note of everything. I'm going to take notes of everything. I'm going to use all of my brain power, all of my seconds here. Okay. Screenshots aren't going to cut. I'm just going to get the easier more. Okay, good. Good. Because I know what to expect at least. Match 3. 3. One less than corpse. Lethius. Blossoms. 3. One less than corpse. 3. One less than corpse. Corpse 2, so that's 1. There we go. I'm psyching myself out, though. We're doing easier songs, because fuck it. Fuck it, man. Oh, low battery rating. Oh, fuck. Okay, now we're at a... alright. The timer is not active, right? Alright, let me grab... We might have to end the stream soon, if this is the case. Let me grab a battery. I'll be right back. Oh my god. This is so scuffed. Such a scuffed stream. Okay. Alright, the iPad is charging, it looks like. I have battery now. Battery for how long? I don't know for how long. We're gonna find out. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Put my headphones back on. iPad back up. Alright, do you hear a buzzing, by the way? Because, like, I worry that there's gonna be, like, a buzzing now with the charging port in use, but it doesn't sound too bad to me. Shout out to McDonald's, yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay. Look here, I would have laughed at you, but earlier I recorded myself playing noise and it crashed in Google Lens, which showed my full gallery, including hyperbuff television that was barely cropped by the squared resolution. Yeah. This was worse than that, I think, but we'll do some damage control. It'll be fine. All right. Back to this fucking challenge. Missed a note, but that's fine. I'm making a note that the first song was Blossoms here. First song, Blossoms. Not as bad as I should meet. Oh my god. Yeah. Match 6, one more than Oblivia. Alright. 6, one more than Oblivia. Match 6, one more than Oblivia. Right, match 6. Oblivia. And then Antithese. Going with this one. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to pay attention to this one. Actually, wait, maybe I can pause. I can pause. I'm going to let this one go.
A Broken, Demo Disc, asked me, say you have a runaway train with 5 oblivious people down the track. You cannot warn them in time, and if you do nothing, they will certainly be K'd. But if you can throw a lever, then can divert the train to a siding. However, there is still one person there who will be K'd. Do you throw the lever? Oh my gosh, we're diving into a classic moral dilemma, aren't we? The infamous trolley problem. It's definitely a tough choice. Logically, some argue you'd save more lives by diverting the train. But that's easier said than done when actual lives and accountability are involved. It's a real soul searcher, and there's no easy answer. Personal values and ethics come heavily into play in such a loaded scenario. What would you choose?
Yeah, it recognized the trolley problem, but it refused to answer, which is interesting. It's like, what would you do? That's interesting. Easy. Gonna go with higher kill count? Yeah. Alrighty. So we played Antithese. First song, second song, Antithese. Alright, let's continue. One less than Oblivia. 3 more than the first played. 1 less than Oblivia. 1 less than Oblivia. 1 less than Oblivia. 6, 5. 5. Ashen. So Ashen. 3 more than first played. First played was Blossoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 is Vicious. Ashen and Vicious. Ashen. Vicious. Alright, cool. Alright, we're killing it. I'm gonna pause here. Vicious. Third song. Vicious. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I only have one more after this, and then that's it. Then we get the challenge. Then I might think of wrapping up. I'm getting a little tired. I love this song, by the way. What am I doing? Alright, for this next challenge... Oh yeah, I love Vicious Hero. Before I just find the boss. Find the boss? Oh, find the boss song. Oh, so it's Alter Ego. Is it Alter Ego? It's taking its dear sweet time here. Look for Alter Ego. Why is it sending? Why is it doing this? Why is it stuck at... Oh god! No! Don't do this to me. There we go. Ooh! Alter Ego. Got it. Alright. The memory, was it always there? Okay, I get it now. There we go. Alright, it's a 9. It's a 9. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. At a hard meter, I might not be able to do this. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's not. Oh. I don't have a meter. Alright, we'll see what happens. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Boom.
Song fucking kicks ass though. Oh my god. I don't know, man. Is it possible to fail this, or do it just give me the song? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. I don't think this is a pass, but if it gives me the song, then yay. Alright, track lost, okay. It does give me the song. Yeah, the cool shenanigans. Alright, song unlocked, yippee! Yippee! I lost it, but it still gave me the song, so that's cool. Also, some story. There's no clash of great powers. There's no immense and weighty battle. In this struggle between myself and Lethe, when I win, I will win nothing, and when I lose, I will lose nothing. I know it. We are only two misguided women believing in a better ending for us, but it is not to be. We are nothing. Our lives have meant nothing. But I still want to try, and nausea is plaguing me for feeling so. As Lethe pulls back and with surreal strength, drags her scythe towards me again, as I cast upward and downward to stop the blade and pierce her chest. Our battle is ended by a finger falling between us. What? A slender gloved hand touches down where our edges were ready to meet. When it does, my entire body pulsates and pain almost cripples me. My glass scatters, Lethe's scythe flies from her hand. We both are blown horribly backwards. The earth itself pounds as if it is a great drum being beat once by an immense rod. We are then stopped in the air. The air itself violently pulls back. I strike against the ground as Lethe's scythe flies forward and cuts me deeply across my side before skidding down behind me. For Lethe, several shards of my glass burrow into her left arm. We both crash down to our knees, being made to bow. And though I feel torn apart, I raise my hand, and I missed that last part. Standing still between us is a strange new woman with long and pale hair and strangely piercing eyes. She looks to me, she looks to Lethe, she is smiling. Enough of all that, you two, she says. If you play so roughly, you might hurt something precious in your process. I step up best as I can, still only able to kneel, and now breathing raggedly. Her way of speaking worries me. She looks at me again. Now, hello, stubborn girls, she says. It isn't nice to meet you. Whoa. Creepy. 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 Surely try future to see the cool stuff. I'll try. Be continued. I don't know if, like, tonight, at some point, I would like to see. Be continued. Interesting. Alright, let's see here. Our battery's at 20%. We are charging. It's been about 3.5 hours. It's 9:30. I think I want to call it here. There's definitely a lot more. I want to do more with this game. I want to stream more of story mode. I want to get more unlocks. I want to do more fun stuff. Funny, haha. But I feel like I want to end it here just because it's gotten to a point. Also, I really need to unfortunately take down the VOD and edit it and then re-upload it to to YouTube because I don't want to take any chances. All right, with Act 1, we completed it, Legend. We completed it. We completed Act 1. Never do because loose in the story box unlocked is long. Yeah. So we completed it. But I do think we're going to end. I don't know how long it's going to take to get through the rest of story mode. It's either going to be 1 or 2 more streams at least. Who are we going to raid? Let's find out here. I'm looking at who's live. Let's see here. Huh. I like Rusty. He's playing Monster Hunter Wilds, rather. Just playing TF2. I haven't rated Rory in a long time. I haven't... Well... I'm gonna raid Rush. I don't know. Rush is a good bean, and this kind of what do you call it? Like, I have a lot of mutuals with him, and he's a Thunderfang member, so probably 1 stream. Yeah, I have to watch the VOD. Well, no, I'm about to take it down, so you're gonna have to wait for me to put it on YouTube because there's problems with it. So don't look at it. Gotta catch the latter bit of the stream. Yeah, no, you will see Null, but like I gotta also do Vita Stories, Bahar, Liminal Eclipse. Yeah, we'll do that. But we're going to raid into Rush. I'm going to take this VOD down and do some editing, and we'll figure it out from there. So, what are we going to say? Oh, follower, subscriber only chat. All right. And, yes. What's that? What else? We got to think of a raid message. Did not play any Absolute Nile songs until next stream. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if that's possible. Cute. Doggy. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Cute doggy, that's the raid message. All right. Tomorrow, we might do a stream tomorrow. So we might actually do more Arcaea tomorrow. I have therapy, but I have it early. So that means that the day is free. And we can do something tomorrow. I might chill for the Raichu stream, but I don't know. Kind of spoils the leader for doing a recent update. Oh. I mean, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, say cute doggy to Rush for me, and I'll see you tomorrow at our usual time, or otherwise, I don't know, !D, get tuned into the Discord. Find out when we are doing things. That's when I ping people and everything else, and I gotta do some editing, and... But yeah, that's it. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Oh my god.